Boo! At the open, all-time high for the S&P 500.
It's your boy Jimmy. Jimmy.
Now what's worth doing is worth doing for money.
Straight from y'all street to Wall Street.
Anybody tells you money's the root of all evil, doesn't make up happen.
Dudes wake up, hope their girl turned on so they can get a little bit. Only woman in the morning, I wanna turn on this. Deck it quick. While the average man looking at this sad like she fine as it. I'm over here looking at tails and whips like 5-6. I left the mayhem for the market. Now I don't want a dope spot, I want a stop pick. I know that booty got dropped, triggered my stop losses, but I ain't got time for your wop. My V-wops crossing. Rich with hot V's and pushing hot key strategy and plans to make grand. Still in my wife beater, Batman pajamas, house slides, and about 5 hot picks for the day. Cause I like the way the Dow bounce. 4 hot dips on call, so I got options. 2 with a lot of volume, 1 with a double bottle. Now I know dumb money don't understand. Am I talking about my trade or just thinking with my MACD? You see, we different in the way we move. You move with kittens and your dog, I move with bears and bulls. I got a green thumb, roll with the marijuana. Waking up with the fun, some commas. Jump out of bed, big profits. Eat my bacon and eggs, big profits. Light up, watching them candles, profits. While I'm still in my sand, making profits. They used to watch me move them packs and die. Now I watch moves in the Nasdaq. Profits. Used to run from the ATF and them cops. Now I run down ETL, make profits. I jump out of bed, make profits. Eat my bacon and eggs, make profits. Light up, watching them candles, profits. While I'm still in my sand, making profits. Yeah. See, me and Jim Cramer been talking mad money. Said today I'm taking a risk. They got the feds coming, but I got support here with me. I call a short squeeze. You get the drop, she pull the trigger, and abort these. If she stay on my watch list, I might have to wife her. But I know better. I'm a true trading group lifer. Call up the Wolf of Weed Street. It's time to flip some profits. Go ahead, be hawking. Get your spot here. I'll double top that in the head and shoulders. Hit him up with this resistance. Watch him roll over. Cause I see John Wicks in contract. If I say I make $1 million a day, well, that's a large cap. You moving average, that's why you get crossed. Get split, get delisted, knocked off. and I'm setting the whole block off. I'm buying GameStop and selling them roadblocks off. Jump out of bed, make profits. Eat my bacon and egg, make profits. Light up, watching them gain, make profits. While I'm still in my sand, making profits. They used to watch me move them packets. Now I watch moves in the Nasdaq. Used to run from the ATF and them cops. Now I run down ETF. Hey, my family. Hey, go, what we doing, my man? Hey, make profits. Hey, Shug, Mike, what we doing? Hey, make profits. Yo, Wolf, Professor, what we doing? Hey, make profits. That TTG money gang. Hey, making profits. We some snipers.
Hey, yo, what's up, everybody? What's going on, folks? Welcome to True Trading Group live stream. My name is Michael Edward Parnada. I go by Michael Edward. I'm the co-founder and head trader of True Trading Group. In case you guys didn't know, we are the Benzinga FinTech Chairman's Award recipient for Best AI Analysis Tool. If you guys are looking for AI tools to help you with your trading, whether it's an AI trading assistant, a chatbot, whatever the hell it is you're looking for, looking no further, we've got it. Officially, the Benzinga 2024 FinTech Award winner, True Trading Group, Best AI Analysis Tool. There's my business partner and I actually at the Benzinga FinTech Awards ceremony receiving that award. Nice to see industry leaders like Benzinga recognizing what it is that True Trading Group is doing with AI technology and the retail trade to help our members to make money. But it's not just about awards here, guys. True Trading Group is also the fastest growing and highest rated premium online educational platform that combines university level trading and investing courses with premium stock market tools, live workshops, and individual mentorship and coaching for stocks, options, crypto, and futures. We day trade, we swing trade. We also cover long-term investing. There's literally something for everybody here at True Trading Group. If you are wondering why you should listen to anything it is that I discuss on this channel, it's not because I believe that I'm the world's greatest trader. It is because I was trained by professionals on Wall Street. My very first job out of college was actually working at T3 Alpha Fund in New York City. They had me go through a training program before they let me touch $1 of the fund's money. And then 2008 happened, and that was the Great Recession, the big stock market crash, but also the same year that I received one of the firm's Trader of the Year awards. Now you fast forward, and I am the co-founder and head trader of True Trading Group, along with my team of 8 other professional full-time trading mods and an over 30-person staff. We have helped thousands of members from all over the world to reach their goals. So if you are new to this channel, make sure you smash that like button, subscribe, turn on your notifications, make sure you never miss out on any of these live streams. Okay? Because we are dropping golden nuggets on a regular basis. We've got the giveaway today. It's all about giveaways lately, guys. We are in the giving mood here at True Trading Group. I am going to be doing a member giveaway today on this live stream. And then we also have the non-member giveaway that will be taking place at the end of this month. There's a lot going on, a lot cooking, a lot to discuss, and a lot to talk about. All right. Before we get into kind of the sessions here that we're going to go through tonight, I do want to thank our partners and all of our data providers at Benzinga, TradingView, Trade Ideas, the Nasdaq, CBOE, and of course, OpenAI. Right. So we have their tools and their data on our platform available for our members. And it is our honor to help build out, or it's our honor to have all of those tools and resources on the TTG platform to build out what is the fintech platform that's helping retail traders from all over the world to reach their goals. We have over 10,000 members in 114 different countries, truly a global community here. We actually have a data partnership agreement with the Nasdaq. We receive true level 3 data directly from the Nasdaq exchange. They actually invited my business partner and I down to the Nasdaq a couple of months ago to get a full tour of the facility. It was really cool. It was a lot of fun. We were able to witness the closing bell, which was really cool. And then they actually put our company name and logo up on their big LED billboard in the middle of Times Square as a congratulations to us for signing that data partnership agreement with them. So it's a lot of fun. It's, it was a lot of fun rather, but at the end of the day, what it comes down to is when you guys are joining True Trading Group and you're becoming part of this community of 10,000 traders from all over the globe, you're joining a platform that is partnered with some of the industry leaders, Benzinga, and the CBOE, OpenAI, Nasdaq, and you guys can know that you're getting true professional data, true professional education, true professional tools and resources that can further your trading careers and help you guys become more successful. Because at the end of the day, that's all we're looking to do, right? All these things, you can come on, I can come on YouTube, I can talk about this trade, talk about that trade, give you this analysis, give you that analysis. But at the end of the day, it's got to help you make money. It has to result in you actually making money. Otherwise, what the hell are you doing? You don't join trading communities or platforms to watch other people make money. You sure as hell don't come to this YouTube channel just so that you can watch other people make money. You can just listen to me talk because you like the sound of my voice, or you're a Yankee fan like I am, or you just enjoy looking at the painting that's behind me. That's not why you're here. You're here because you guys want to make money. And that's what is the most important part about any community that you guys are going to consider joining. And the reality is that members of the trading group are making money. They're becoming better traders because of TTG. And that's the reason why I think people should join True Trading Group. It's not because I think that I'm the world's greatest trader. When people say, why should I join TTG? I think they're expecting me to sell myself on why I'm such a great trader, and that's not what I say. When people ask me why they should join, I say, well, you should join because our members say you should join. And they're, why do your members say that? Well, our members say you should join because our members are actually making money. If you don't believe me, watch this. Guys, do me a favor. If you're a member of True Trading Group, if you are a member, go ahead and type the number 1 in chat right now. If you guys are making money, if you're becoming better traders because of TTG, just go ahead and type the number 1. Type number 1 right now inside of chat if you guys are making money. And for those of you that are not members of the community just yet, I would pay very close attention to how many people you see type the number 1, because these are your friends, they're your family members, they're your coworkers, right? They're complete strangers. They're not luckier than you. They're not smarter than you. They don't have more time than you. 82% of our members have a full-time job. So I don't want to hear the excuse that, I got a full-time job, I can't do this, I can't spend the time. All you need is a couple hours a week. That's really it. If you can give me a couple hours a week and you've got a few $100 in a trading account, you can do this. These people say so, not just because I say so, it's because these people say so. These people literally are you. They were you months ago or years ago when they found True Trading Group on a live stream. They joined, and now they're sitting here telling you that they're actually making money. That's the reason why I think people should join True Trading Group. Yes, we have an award-winning AI tool. This is true. Yes, we've partnered with the Nasdaq. We get level 3 data. This is true. Yes, you've got Benzinga Pro's real-time news feed, trading views premium charts, trade idea scanner, unusual options activity, options flow, dark pool data, short data. All of these things are available on our platform. Yes, all of this is true. Yes, we have myself and 8 other professional traders that are damn good traders that have been able to maintain a cumulative win rate on all of our executions of around 80%. All the entries, take profits, stop losses, the wins, the losses, it's all right there for you guys to see. Yes, all of this is true. Yes, I did receive a Trader of the Year award, during my time working at a fund in New York City. This is true. But at the end of the day, when somebody asks me, why should I join True Trading Group? I don't give you any of those reasons. The reasons you should join is because our other members are actually making money. And at the end of the day, that's your goal. And that's that. Okay. So I will also let you guys know about the non-member giveaway. Okay. So again, if you guys missed it last night on this live stream, and we have a lot to talk about today, right? Market sold off today. We kind of erased Friday's bounce back. A lot of, NVIDIA down, 9% or 8% or so, 8.5% down day on NVIDIA. So people are starting to get a little nervous. I don't think you should be nervous, but I will tell you exactly what I expect and I anticipate this market to do, not only in the days and the weeks to come, but also in the months to come. I'm going to tell you exactly what the markets do this year and my game plan and what I'm going to be doing over the course of the next 1 or 2 months or so, if my timing is correct on this. But we'll go over all of that. But if you guys missed the live stream last night, I made a very important announcement, and I'll make it again now if you guys missed it. We are doing a giveaway for non-members of True Trading Group. Okay, if you are not a member of True Trading Group, on March 30th, we are doing a giveaway specifically for you. The prize for this giveaway is a $4,500, a $4,500 trading station. It is a full setup, mouse, keyboard, computer, monitors, the whole nine. It is worth around $4,500. Okay, this is if you are not a member of True Trading Group. The way this giveaway is going to work is that every single Sunday in the month of March, I'm going to do a live stream, and I'm going to give you a code word on every Sunday. So we did a live stream last night, March 2nd. I'm doing a live stream March 9th, March 16th, March 23rd, and March 30th, literally every Sunday in the month of March. I'm going to give you a code word each one of those live streams. Then on March 30th, if your name is called, you will have to give us all 5 code words. And if you can do so, then you have just won yourself an entire trade setup worth approximately $4,500. The code word that I gave last night, okay, in case you guys missed it, was the word start. Okay, the word start. Again, this is a giveaway for non-members only. The word is start. If you want to register for your chance, you want to register for the giveaway, it is totally free. There is no credit card required. You go to truetradinggroup.com/KISS, like KISS. Okay, that is truetradinggroup.com/KISS. And you guys can register totally for free for that giveaway. You just have to make sure that you know all 5 code words. I gave the code word last night. It was the word start. I will give another code word March 9th, March 16th, the 23rd, and the 30th. And on the 30th, that live stream, I will do the actual giveaway. Someone will win a $4,500 prize. Okay? That is the way that it is going to work. Now, go ahead, go to truetradinggroup.com/KISS to register for your chance to win the giveaway. And then stick around, because in a few short minutes or in a short little while, I'm going to explain to you how you could actually supercharge your chances of winning. Yes, the odds of you winning this giveaway, I'm going to explain to you how you could actually increase your chances of winning drastically. We'll get to that in just a few moments. All right. So with that being said, I'll take a little sip of water and we'll dive in. Stand by. All right. So let's get to it. Let's take things on over to the charts. Let's talk about what the hell happened in these markets today. Nasty day, man. You know, we came into the markets today, and if you guys were on my live stream last night, I kind of hinted at this. This is what the markets looked like before today. I kind of hinted at this, and I was kind of telling you guys, listen, I'm not sold. I'm not sold on that reversal on Friday. You know, I think we might bump up into resistance. Then, you know, you're still in jeopardy of rolling it back over. I wasn't sold on it. I came into the day today neutral, thinking that we still had a possibility of continuing the pullback that we saw last week. But I came in neutral. And if you were on my live stream last night, I told you specifically, I thought 590 had to hold. 590, why did I say 590? Well, it used to be a support level, right? And that support level was broken on Thursday. And then you got to your next support level, which is the gap fill from the CPI gap up day, right? So right here, you guys can see on my chart, this area right here was a CPI report that was lighter than expected all the way, you know, feels like forever ago, but that was in the middle of January. And the markets gapped up on the unexpected, you know, better than expected CPI number. That created this open gap, okay? So that became your next support level. So once you broke 590 support, we headed right down into your next support, which is gap fill, which is 582. Then the market bottomed, reversed, and shot back through 590 on Friday. And I said, okay, well, now that you reclaimed the 590 support, I think it's going to be important that that level holds. Okay, I felt it was going to be important that that level holds. And if it doesn't, then I said you're probably looking at a drop back down into the low 580s, possibly the high 570s. That was what we talked about yesterday on the live stream. You don't take my word for it. Go back and watch the live stream. It's right here on this YouTube channel. And that is exactly what did not happen today, meaning 590 did not hold, and we dropped right back down into the low 580s. Got all the way down to 580 on the button, 579.90, right back down into that level. And I'll take you to a 3-minute chart now. Let me erase some of this. Okay. And I'll leave this 590 support level here, right? I'll leave this. All right. See this level right here? We're going to leave it. Okay. We'll leave it right there. All right. There's your support level. Let's see what happened in the markets today. All right. We'll go to an intraday chart now. This is a daily. We'll go to a 3-minute chart now. And we'll break down the details. Well, we gapped above that level today. We pulled right in, and right off the open, you can see we try to hold support against that 590 support level, right? There's the mark, right? You look at this. Look how clear this level is. Look how clean this is. Look at this. Look at these levels, right? Well, you broke underneath it, right here around 1 o'clock. And then all of a sudden, once you broke underneath it, you can see it starts to act as resistance, right? And then all of a sudden, bang, straight sell off there into the close. It was a big trade for members inside a True Trading Group. Inside, we have a scalping room where we have actually one of our moderators who's been trading now for around 25 years or so. I think maybe even 30 years. He's a former market maker, and he does the scalping with 0 DTE SPY options. And we're absolutely just ripping this downward move to shreds. A lot of members. We were also positioned in a lot of different put options on individual stocks like Alphabet, Coinbase, just to name a few of the positions that, some of our moderators and members were in for this downside move today. And you got some news. The news broke today. You got a little comment from President Trump earlier. There was a press conference announcing a $100 billion investment by Taiwan Semi over the course of the next 4 years. And that during that press conference, Trump confirmed that the 25% tariffs on Canada and Mexico will be going into effect tomorrow morning. And right as soon as he made that comment, the markets were sitting right at that resistance level. And that literally happened right here. That right there was when Trump said, 25% tariffs going in effect tomorrow for Mexico and Canada. And then that just sent us to the downside. So you had a situation here where the technicals and the fundamentals aligned perfectly with a break of the support level, support then becoming resistance. And then you got the news about the tariffs and just sent the market selling off to the downside. So that's what caused the heavy sell-off there in the afternoon. And then you also had during that press conference, an announcement there from Trump that the original 10% tariff on China was going up to 20%. So from 10% to 20%. Yep, Diane killed it today as well. Diane, one of our moderators, she also trades SPY options. Was a huge day, a couple 100% gainers plus to the downside today on those put options. Was just a great day for mods and members of True Trading Group. So congratulations to all the mods and members that just crushed it today. So though that's the news. That's the news that caused this sell-off today. A big move there to the downside. And now the market's tried to bounce off of 580. It's a hell of a bounce. I mean, you're talking about a 5-point bounce off of 580. And this just goes to the volatility that this market is in right now. And I think I said this in the live stream yesterday. I'm telling you that I don't think this volatility is going anywhere. I think this is just the start. If you recall, you guys, for those of you that have been trading for longer than COVID, I've been trading for 18 years. But prior to COVID, there's a lot of people on the live stream maybe just got involved in the markets during COVID. But prior to that, you go back to 2018, Trump's first term, and there was a trade war with China. You had wild, intense volatility in 2018 where, 1 week the markets were up big. The next week we were down big. One day we were up big. One day we were down big. And it was really impacted and affected by what Trump and President Xi of China, what they were doing and what they were saying regarding tariffs. And the markets were up big and then down big and up big and down big. And it created a ton of volatility that we as traders, we live for that type of stuff, right? We live for that type of stuff. That's exactly what you want, right? That's exactly what you want. You want big moves in the market. You don't want the SPY to just sit there in a little tiny range like this all day long and sit in a $1 or $2 range. You want these $10 days because it just creates so much opportunity, whether you're trading stocks, options, or if you're trading futures, day trading or swing trading. It really doesn't matter. We do it all in True Trading Group. We trade futures, we trade equities, we trade options, we day trade, we swing trade, we cover long-term portfolio stuff. We do it all. And as I sit here and I look at the markets, yes, I know we had a nice bounce back into the end of the day, and you might even try to get a bounce back tomorrow. But over the course of the next couple of weeks, I do think that the markets churn themselves lower. I think what's going to end up happening here is the markets are going to be very volatile based on how long these tariffs are in place. I think if in a couple of days, Canada and Mexico come back with something that they're doing at the border to whatever it is, I don't know. I'm not going to go into hypotheticals, but let's say Canada and Mexico come back with something, and Trump's like, all right, you know what? I like that idea. We'll take the tariffs down. Expect a big green day in the markets when that happens. Okay. If the tariffs stay on for an extended period of time, then over time, I expect the market to churn lower. I think that you're at a little bit of an inflection point with this news and in this support level that the markets are at. And you know what? I'm going to keep it on a daily chart. I was thinking about maybe going to a weekly chart, but I'm going to keep it on a daily chart. And I feel like this zone is a key support level that the markets want to hold. The 200-day moving average is working its way up. We have not been underneath the 200-day moving average, like significantly underneath it for any extended period of time since 2022. So you can see this yellow line. We've been above it from 23, 24, and so far the start of 25. I think the markets want to try and hold above this level, but the longer the tariffs are in place, I think the deeper this level gets tested and the more in jeopardy this area becomes. What I think is probably one of the more likely scenarios over the course of the next couple of months is a pullback that pierces the 200-day moving average and gets into this 565 support level. And that is where I'm going to start to open things up. And that's when I'm going to start to really, be a buyer of a handful of different stocks that I really like. So I think there's a little bit more downside that we can be looking at. And then I think you've got to start to say to yourself, in this zone right here, I think you got to start saying to yourself, what do I want to buy? What stocks in the long-term portfolio do I not own that I wish I did? Is it Palantir? Is it Salesforce? Is it CrowdStrike? Is it NVIDIA? Is it Tesla? Whatever it is. Okay. But you have to start thinking to yourself, at least I will, at that point, what am I buying? And I'm telling you, I'm going to buy my tech favorites. I'm going to really load up on software names if and when we get them. I'm going to load up on things like Salesforce, Snowflake, ServiceNow, Cloudflare, maybe an AppLovin, an Oracle, CrowdStrike, Palo Alto, Fortinet, NVIDIA. I'll be buying NVIDIA. I'll be buying Broadcom. I'll probably add some AMD in there. I'm definitely going to add to Tesla. Did I say Palantir? They said Palantir. Rubrik. I'll probably add to Rubrik as well. Kava is a stock that I'm going to buy. I'm going to buy more of Kava. So I've got a long list. I got a long list of stocks that I'm going to be buying if and when that happens. And, I said to some people, we talked about it on the live stream yesterday, but in my market outlook report, we publish a market outlook report for our members every single year. It's free. It's basically just a long, detailed report of my analysis for the year and which sectors I think are going to do better than others, how we can outperform the market, and what stocks I like over others. And I said this year in that report that I believe we're going to get a correction this year. We really haven't had much of a correction over the last couple of years, even though corrections are very common. They happen every 1 to 2 years, 1.2, 1.4 years. You get a correction, which is a 10% pullback from the high. What is more rare than that is a bear market, which happens like every 4 to 6 years. And then you have a recession, which is every like 6 to 8 years, just on average over historically speaking. And you didn't really have you had a very brief correction in 2024. And the markets were extended coming into 2025. I think valuations are stretched at near some all-time high levels as far as valuations and earnings multiples are concerned. And there's a lot of uncertainty coming into the year with what's going to happen with inflation. When's the Fed going to start cutting rates? Can the labor market hold up long enough for inflation to work its way back down so the Fed can start cutting rates? What impact are tariffs going to have on inflation, if any? What are nobody knows. Nobody knows what's going to happen. That creates a lot of uncertainty. And when markets are priced for perfection, uncertainty will pull premium out of the market. Because when markets are priced for perfection, then that means people are willing to pay top dollar. And the only reason you're going to pay top dollar is if you see very few or none risks into the future over the course of the next 6 to 9 months. You can't say that there's no risks over the next 6 to 9 months right now. There's some risks that have been increasing. With Atlanta Fed GDP is forecasting negative GDP for the first quarter. We'll have to see what that number comes out as. And then you have to see what happens with the jobs market. Does the labor market hold up long enough? Does inflation work its way back down? Can the Fed actually cut rates this year? So we have to see. Do geopolitical tensions ease? Does the Russia-Ukraine war end? These are things that that are going to impact this market. And I think that uncertainty creates a situation where investors will say, okay, well, you know what, maybe it's time to take some profit so that we can account for a little bit of uncertainty. As the year goes on, that uncertainty becomes a little bit more clear, and then those risks begin to fade, and then people start to put that money back to work, and then markets start to recover again. I think that's what we're going to have this year. This year, I think you're going to have a correction that does not lead to a bear market, and then that's going to be a buying opportunity. I think the second half of the year could be much better than the first half of the year. So that's what I think, right? And I'm going to be, putting my own money to work when these things happen, because that's just what I do. I come on here and I tell you, this is what I'm doing. You guys take that information, do with it whatever you please. But those are my thoughts. Okay. From a bigger kind of a macro standpoint, a macro picture and longer term. Like I said, we talk about the long-term portfolio stuff. We do that too inside True Trading Group. But from a shorter term perspective, what happens in the near term? Well, you might try to bounce here. I feel like there's enough buying pressure down here in the low 580s over the last 2 days that you might try to get a little bit of a bounce. I just don't know how much it lasts. You might get something that looks like that tomorrow. But you have the labor report coming out. And I'll tell you this right now. If the labor report is weaker than expected, get ready for the markets to do that. Okay. If the labor report is weaker than expected, you might try to bounce between tomorrow and Wednesday. And then on Thursday, you're going to get jobless claims. And on Friday, you're going to get the U.S. labor report. So what may happen is the markets might try to bounce early midweek and then continue to sell off at the end of the week if the labor report is weaker than expected. Okay. Now, if the labor report is strong, sure, the bounce could take you higher. But I don't think you're going to get a really strong labor report. I think you might get either an inline or a little bit weaker of a labor report, and then we'll see the markets kind of work its way back to the downside. What I really want to see is I want to see what happens with all these federal employees as people that work for the government, as a lot of that kind of bloat gets cut off and a lot of people are let go from their government positions. Are they able to find another job in private sector? That's the question. I don't think that's going to be the case. I don't think that the people that lose their jobs at the government level are going to just easily find another job in private sector. And so I think that you might have this lag of these people that aren't able to find a job. And I think that might show little cracks in the labor market and might get people a little worried about growth for this year, because if growth slows this year to a standstill or worse, but inflation is still high, everyone starts talking about stagflation. That's a really scary word, and the markets, I think, will continue to sell on the back of the stagflation fear. So if you get a weak labor report on Friday, you're going to probably start to hear people talk about stagflation. at the end of this week and then into next week. You'll probably hear that. And as long as stagflation is in the news cycle and is dominating headlines, I think you see more of a pullback. And I think that could be how you get your correction. It could be the growth scare. So I think between now and who knows, maybe between now, March and April, that could be when this correction happens. Then we could, find our footing in the summer. Maybe tariffs come off by then. Maybe the Russia-Ukraine war is over by then. Maybe oil prices really come down, and maybe the average price at the gasoline pump goes from $3.15 to $2.50, and then all of a sudden consumers feel better about inflation. And then maybe inflation starts to work its way back down, and the Fed goes ahead and cuts rates towards the end of the year, and the markets rally on the back of that, saying, "Oh, growth scare avoided, inflation back down, and now here comes rate cuts, and the markets move back to the upside." I think that's entirely possible this year. So, but in the near term, I think we have to still go through. In the near term, I think we still have to go through a little bit of that growth scare and shake out a lot of that excess premium that was built into the market over the last several months, and that gives us better buy points. Everybody that's been sitting here, it's funny because, 2 weeks ago, 2 to 3 weeks ago, people were like, "Oh man, I missed Palantir. I missed NVIDIA. I missed AppLovin. I missed this. I missed that. I missed this." And all of a sudden these stocks pull in 20, 30% in a matter of 2 weeks. And everyone's like, "Oh no, I don't want to buy that." What the hell are you talking about? You literally, you said you wanted to buy Palantir at $115. Now it's at 80. Or 85, whatever it is. And now you're like, "Oh no, I don't want to touch it." What? You wanted to buy NVIDIA at 150. Now it's at 114. And you're like, "Oh no." It's like that Drake meme. You've all seen that Drake meme. Like that's literally people like buy Palantir at 120 and it's like this. And it's like buy Palantir at 80 and they're like, it's like this. It's like, no, you want these stocks to pull in. They got way too expensive, specifically Palantir. Palantir was the most expensive stock in the entire S&P 500. It had no business trading at $120 a share. I'm happy the stock is back into the 80s, and I will be buying more Palantir. I think Palantir might even go a little bit lower. So I'm going to try to buy a big fat chunk in the 70s. But I already own a nice chunk of Palantir from the 20s. So if you don't own any Palantir at all, I think you got to look at Palantir in the low mid 80s for a nibble. Why not? Why not grab it in the low mid 80s? And then if it drops into the 70s, buy a bigger chunk around 70. And then there's your position. You build your position in Palantir and hold on to it for the next 10 years. What if I don't have enough money to buy 1,000 shares of each of those stocks? Who has enough money to buy 1,000 shares of all of those stocks, Jeff? Most people do not have that kind of money. 1,000 shares of NVIDIA is $114,000. 1,000 shares of Palantir is $85,000. Right? 1,000 shares of AppLovin is $340,000. Right? The average person doesn't have that kind of money to put that much money into those type of a long-term portfolio. It's all relative. I don't care if you owned 4 shares or 4,000 shares. The percentage gain is the percentage gain. It is completely irrelevant. Seriously. So I don't like that mindset. I don't like the mindset of, "Oh, I don't have enough money for a long-term portfolio." Bullshit. You got to start somewhere. I don't care if your long-term portfolio starts with a couple $100, and you have to get that money to work. And over time, you build your portfolio over time by consistently adding to your portfolio every single year. You set money aside from your income. I don't care if it's $50. You set money aside from your income and you get that money into the market every single year. You've got to start somewhere. You can't wait until you have $1 million in cash. And you're like, "Oh, what do I do with this cash? Oh, let me go start a long-term portfolio." You got to start a long-term portfolio somewhere at some point. You got to do it. I don't care if you buy 3 or 4 shares of a particular stock. If the stock goes up 100%, you still made 100% on your money. And that's going to be relative to the money that you're investing and the upside, but also the downside risk. If a stock goes down 20% and someone's got $1 million position, they just lost $200,000. Well, you buy $100 of a stock and it goes down 20%, you lost $20. It's all relative to the money that you're putting in. The position, the percentage is the percentage. You got to get it to work. That's the long-term portfolio. If you're talking about like active trading, Jeff, obviously you got to trade options. Not everybody has the capital to trade actively equities. When I trade with large size, when I trade these large caps, I'm trading with thousands of shares on my positions. I'm not buying these large caps with a 100 share position. I mean, I'm buying thousands of shares on these, but I have the account size and the capital to do that. Not everybody has that type of capital to actively trade with. So if you only have a couple $100 in your trading account, that's totally fine. You just trade options, call options, put options, single leg, one way direction. You don't have to do spreads and that kind of crazy. Just straight calls, straight puts. And you can do that with just a couple $100 in your account. And that's exactly what a lot of our members in your trading group do. Look at Firewolf. There you go. Firewolf said I started with $50. I'm up to 600. You see what I'm saying? That's incredible. That's absolutely incredible. Incredible. 12x. That's a 12x right there. It's a 12 bagger from $50 to 600. It's incredible. And Firewolf made $200 today. Yeah, my boy Ryan, what's up, man? Hope you're well. Says, yeah, use leverage and options and futures, with $1,000. That's it. So that's what you do if you're looking for active trades. 30% gain on my account today on SPY and Alphabet, says Sean Mosdale. Sean, great job, man. You've been trading well. Keep it up. There's some great trades today. SPY, I know Diane and Gio all over the SPY. I know Shai was all over that Alphabet trade. That was actually on the watch list. We talked about Alphabet short last night on the live stream. It was one of our top ideas coming into the week was short Alphabet. And then pre-market again today, we talked about one of our top ideas. Oops, what did I just do? I just drew something on my chart that I did not want to put there. What did I just do? Why can't I delete this? All right, let's just do this. Bye. Okay. So yeah, we talked about Alphabet for top trade ideas for the week. We talked about Alphabet on the live stream last night. And you can see what Alphabet did, right? Bang. Big move to the downside. So Sean, way to go. And also Shai, another one of our moderators, got into the put options on Alphabet right in here. Was a beauty. Was a real thing of beauty, guys. Beautifully done, beautifully executed. Congrats. My portfolio went up 33% today from 0 DTE put options, says S3 and 8109. Great job. SPY options while at work, just a few minutes here and there. My boy Prospector got 600. Boom. 138% profit on SPY puts, and I pulled out early because I had to go to work. My boy Firewolf, great job. Boom. This is what I'm talking about, guys. This is what I'm talking about. Buttercup says, I got that. Hell yeah. Right? Boom. There you go. There's a lifetime member at True Trading Group. There you go. But guys, this is what I'm saying. This is what I mean by like earlier when we were on the live stream and it was like, hey, why should you join True Trading Group? This is what I'm talking about. It's because you see what our members are able to accomplish and see what our members are able to do. Okay. The bottom line is that our members are making money. If you missed it earlier, I'll ask one more time. Members of True Trading Group, one more time. Type the number 1 if you guys are making money, becoming better traders because of TTG. Just type the number 1 inside of chat right now. Just type the number 1 if you guys are making money. Yeah, PT Map crushed SPY puts today. Mallory got 100% gain on SPY puts. Philip caught the SPY puts. Hell yeah. D Trader, great job today. Big day. Says thanks to TTG. I love it. See all these people, guys? These are members of True Trading Group that are telling you that they're making money. And this is what matters most. Are our members able to be successful? And you guys can very clearly see the answer there is yes. Now, if you are not a member of True Trading Group, I told you, make sure you register for the giveaway. Okay. If you're not a member of True Trading Group, you go to truetradinggroup.com/KISS. Okay. truetradinggroup.com/KISS. And register for the giveaway. It is totally for free. The prize is a $4,500 trading station. Okay. And now I'm going to explain to you how you can supercharge the chances of winning that giveaway. Now, let me make myself clear. You do not need to buy a membership to be in this giveaway. You do not need to buy a membership to win this giveaway. Okay. Way to go. $30,000 profit today. Incredible on SPY puts. Great job. From 50 cents to $15. That's insane. Absolutely insane. Great job. Okay. Big day. Big day. $30,000 in a day. That's what I'm talking about. All right. So again, you do not need to buy a membership to win this giveaway. But those of you that are not members, okay, those of you that are not members and you registered for the TradeStation giveaway, if you were to join the annual membership today, you will get an additional 5 entries into the giveaway. So instead of your name being in the giveaway once, you will have 6 total entries in the giveaway. So you have just drastically increased your odds of winning the giveaway if you were to join True Trading Group's annual membership. In order to join the annual membership, you go directly to ttgoffer.com. Again, that is ttgoffer.com. Every single thing you see on that page is included with your membership. There is no upsell or hidden cost for anything on that page. The membership will cost you $1,047 for the entire year. That is a 52% discount from the original price of $22.12. Your membership includes all of our courses, Trading Views charting software, the Trade Idea Scanner, Benzinga Pro's real-time news feed, unusual options activity, options flow, dark pool data, short data, congressional trading data, 1,000 hours of recordings in our video, in our recorded workshops inside of our video library covering a variety of different topics. All of this is included when you guys join True Trading Group. Everything listed on ttgoffer.com is included in your membership. All you need to do is go to ttgoffer.com, join the annual membership. You also get a double your money back guarantee. Allow me to explain how this works. I believe very strongly in the membership that we created at True Trading Group. If you join TTG, you get a double your money back guarantee. If you are unable to make enough winning trades with us to equal the $1,047 membership fee, if you cannot do that at least one time, we'll give you back double your money. So we'll give you back $2,094. Yes, it's real. It's right there on the checkout page. Go read it. I only ask that you go through our courses, pass our quizzes, and attend one study group. You do those things and you still can't make $1,047 at least one time during your membership, we will give you back double your money. I can do that because our refund rate at True Trading Group is less than 2.5%. It is less than 2.5%. If our refund rate was 15%, I would not be able to give you guys double your money back. Because it's less than 2.5%, I can. So again, just go to ttgoffer.com. That is ttgoffer.com and sign up for the annual membership. You will get 5 additional entries to the Trading Station giveaway. So that's a $4,500 trading station. That giveaway is taking place on March 30th. You need to know all of the code words. I give away one code word every Sunday live stream. Okay, last night I gave away the first code word. The word is start. The second code word I will give to you on March 9th. And then every Sunday after that, I'll give you a code word until I do the actual giveaway on March 30th. You must know all 5 code words in order for you to win the trading station. And if you sign up for an annual membership, you will have an additional 5 entries instead of the 1 to increase your chances of winning that giveaway. Okay? So there you guys have it. Again, that's ttgoffer.com. Any questions at all? Any questions about the giveaway? Any questions about the membership? Any questions about the double your money back guarantee? Any questions about me or the mods or anything else? Send a text message to the phone number that you see on the bottom of the screen, 1-888-621-2127. Again, that is 1-888-621-2127. You'll talk to a real person right down there. Text that number with any questions, anything that you guys are unsure about or anything that you need help with or that you want to know. TTG is the best in the world. I love TTG. We love you too. Way to go, Tanaya. Tanaya just registered. Wonderful. Good luck, Tanaya. Again, if you join the membership, it's $1,047. You get access to everything you see on ttgoffer.com for a full year. You get a double your money back guarantee if you can't make the $1,047 back at least once. And you'll get 5 additional entries to the $4,500 trading station giveaway. All right. Any questions? Just text us 1-888-621-2127. So to recap, to register for the giveaway, you go to truetradinggroup.com/KISS. That's to register for the giveaway. Okay. To join the annual membership, you go to ttgoffer.com. And then by joining the annual membership, you get an additional 5 entries into the giveaway. And then any questions, you send us a text message. 1-888-621-2127. Get it? Got it? Good. All right, let's go back over to the charts. Let's see what we got cooking. Let's talk about NVIDIA. Another stock that we talked about yesterday on the live stream. You had a 4.5% bounce back on Friday. And then the stock completely erased and got wiped out today, down 8.5%. And again, this comes back to my market outlook report. In my market outlook report, I had said that I think NVIDIA is going to have a tough year. And I thought that NVIDIA was susceptible to a pullback this year. And so far, I mean, NVIDIA is having a really bad start to the year. This stock opened up, started the year around 135 or 136. Now you're down to 114. So, significantly in the red on the year. And I got to be honest with you, I think there's a little bit more downside to come. For me, the target zone for me is right here. So here's my target zone on NVIDIA. And I feel like at some point this year, within the next couple of months even, I think you're going to dip into this area. And then this is where I'm going to be adding to my NVIDIA position. Okay. So I'm looking for a pullback on NVIDIA that takes you back down into this area. And that's where I'm going to start to look to add to my position. So I still think that there's more downside to come on NVIDIA. They've reported earnings. The stock has just sold straight off ever since their earnings report. And I just feel that I know this is a support level. So it's like, when we get to these support levels, yes, could you get a bounce from here? Yes. But, fast this forward through a month or so from now. And I think you're going to be getting down into this zone inside here. And then that is where I would say, okay, now let's start looking at, grabbing some shares of NVIDIA as the stock has pulled back, I think, enough to say it's time to get some money into that name. So I still think there's more downside to come. You're firmly underneath that 200-day moving average. You've not been underneath the 200-day moving average on NVIDIA since 2022, when the stock was a measly $15 now, factoring in for the stock split that it had last year. So I think that there is more downside coming there on NVIDIA throughout the course of the year. Okay. So I'm targeting like that $100 zone. Once you get towards like $100, I think you got to start to say, all right, 95 to 100. For me, that's the spot. 95 to 100 for me is the spot there on NVIDIA. All right. Anybody have any questions for me specifically before we break? Anybody have any questions? Anything you guys want to know? Anything you guys want me to check? Now would be the time to ask. No, I think we're good. All right, I think we're good. So again, ttgoffer.com to join the annual membership, truetradinggroup.com/KISS to sign up for the giveaway. And again, it's non-members only. It's a non-member giveaway. Oh my God, I got to do the giveaway for members. I'm so sorry. I totally forgot. Joseph, do you have this? Are you ready with the giveaway for members? 2 seconds. Okay. So we have to do the giveaway for members. I'm so sorry. I almost totally forgot. I was supposed to do it last night on the live stream. So all of my members that were on the live stream last night, okay, we're going to do that giveaway here now. While Joe's getting ready, I'll answer some of these questions. We got someone's asking me about Alphabet. I think Alphabet also has more downside. I think Alphabet's going into the 150s. Okay, I think Alphabet's going into the 150s over the course of the next, couple of weeks. And this is, maybe traded one of the top trades of the day was the short on Alphabet today. And I think that there's a little bit more downside still to come on Alphabet. You know what it is? It's because I think the market still has more downside. I think we're going to have a correction this year. And I'm not saying that to scare anybody. I'm going to buy that correction, like in my long-term portfolio. I'm not saying it like in a bad way. But yeah, Tesla, I think Tesla is also a little bit more downside, and then I'm buying it, right? This zone right here is where I'm going to try to scoop up some shares of Tesla. Call it 260 maybe. So I think maybe another $15 or so of downside there on Tesla, and then I'm going to buy some. All right, I'm going to buy some more Tesla down inside of that region. All right, I'm talking long-term portfolio stuff now. I think you just continue short bounces. I think it's just short bounces. Okay, is really what I'm looking for. I'm wait out bounces and then try to short them. Okay. All right. I think we are ready for the giveaway. All right. This giveaway I'm doing now is for members. If you are an annual member, you're going to get a full year of STR totally for free. If you are a lifetime member, you're going to get a bonus skip the line one-on-one mentor session. With any one of the mods of your choice. Okay. So we're going to spin this wheel. If your name is called, you will have to send a text message to the phone number that we have to put on the screen. Joe, you want to just throw that phone number up on the screen? There it is. So 786-292-1606. If your name is called, you text that number within the 2-minute time frame and give me the 2 code words from last night's live stream, and the prize is yours. Let's go ahead, Joe, and spin that wheel. Good luck, everybody. And the first winner is Tom Jazzkolka. Tom Jazzkolka. Tom Jazzkolka. The clock starts now. You have 2 minutes to send a text message to 786-292-1606 and give me the 2 code words from last night's live stream, and the prize is yours. Tom Jazzkolka. The clock is ticking. You now have 1 minute and 40 seconds to send a text message to 786-292-1606 and give me those code words, and the prize is yours. 1 minute and 30 seconds and counting. And I guess, again, those of you that are not members, if you guys want to register for the trade station giveaway, we're giving away a trading station worth around $4,500. It's totally free to register. Just go to truetradinggroup.com/KISS to register for that giveaway. Tom, you have 1 minute left. Tom, you have 1 minute left. I don't feel good about this one, Joe. I don't think Tom's going to do it. I don't think Tom's going to get it. Well, Tom is down to 45 seconds. I'm not familiar with this member. I actually don't recognize this username, or I don't recognize this name. "30 seconds, Tom. 30 seconds. It's not looking good, folks. Looks like we're going to be spinning this wheel again. 20 seconds. Well, we would spin it again anyway. I'm doing it twice. 15. 10. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Time is up. Joe, go ahead and spin that wheel. And the winner is Jefferson De La Cruz. The clock starts now. Jefferson De La Cruz, the clock starts now. You have 1 minute and 55 seconds to send a text message to 786-292-1606. Give me the 2 code words from last night's live stream, and the prize is yours. Eddie wants to know what the price was for the long-term portfolio for Tesla. Honestly, I think Tesla down like 250, 260. I think that's a good spot. 250, 260. I think that's a good spot to buy some shares of Tesla. 1 minute and 20 seconds left for Jefferson De La Cruz. Yep, Eddie, my pleasure. We can't go 0 for 2, Joe, can we? 1 minute. 1 minute. 1. "45 seconds. We're going to go 0 for 2, Joe. What a shame. We're going to go 0 for 2. 35 seconds. 25 seconds. Jefferson, where art thou? Ten. Oh, man. Looks like Jefferson let this opportunity just De La Cruz right by. Good one, Joe. That's a good one, Joe. Good joke. Good joke. All right, folks, that wraps things up. I'm sorry we weren't able to give away some free stuff. Don't worry, though. We've got the non-member giveaway, truetradinggroup.com/KISS, ttgoffer.com to join the community. Thanks for tuning in. Subscribe to this channel. Smash that like button. Show some love. I will see you all. One quick question. PRAB, how do you manage a long-term portfolio when you don't have any more capital and you hold equities that have had an awesome 24-month run? It's a great question. Okay. The answer is different depending on the person. If you are a very passive investor and you're a newbie and you don't necessarily, not in a bad way, but you don't necessarily know what you're doing, I would say just leave the positions you have and just try to set money aside from your income as whatever you could to add to positions that you like, especially when those positions pull back. So if you have a pullback in stocks that you like, or you want to buy a new stock, or you want to add to a position you already own, you just set money aside every month from your income, whatever it is. If it's $100, it's $100. You set it aside and you add that to the positions over time as the stocks pull back. If you do know what you're doing and you're fully invested, you have no cash available, and you just experience a 24-month rip, then it's prudent to take some profits off the table, raise some cash, maybe go to 5 or 10% cash, trim some of your positions that you feel have gotten a little ahead of themselves, whether that was like an NVIDIA or a Palantir, and trim some of those positions and then look to reload them when those stocks pull back and give you better entry points. It also depends on if it's a taxable account. Are you, if you sell these stocks as a taxable event, or are you doing this in like an IRA account? All of those factor into your decision on what you're going to do. This is my opinion, by the way. So for me, if you're in a taxable account, right, then if for you to sell a stock that you have a gain on in a taxable account, then you have to be assuming that the stock is going to go down by more than your tax liability. So if you sell the stock and you're going to get a 25% tax hit on your capital gains, for example, and then you buy the stock goes down 15%, you buy the stock back, you actually did not make out in that scenario, because the 25% that you're going to pay in taxes, you're never going to get that money back ever again. It's gone. If the government's got it, you're never going to see the money again. But if you hold the stock and it goes down 25%, okay, it can come back up and you'll get that money back. That's the way that I look at it. Okay. So, when I think about, whether or not I want to sell something, I think about, well, how much is the stock? How much do I think the stock is really going to pull back? Because I'd rather see my position go down, knowing I can recover that money, than give 25% of my gain to the government and lose that money altogether. So you got to just do whatever the math is, because if you had whatever 25% of your gain, whatever percentage that works out to be of your entire position value, that's the decline that you need to have happen. So let's say, for example, if you were up $10,000 on a position, and if you sold it right now, the $10,000 position, you're going to owe a $2,500 tax. Okay. But let's say that the $10,000 gain is on a $10,000 position. Okay. Let's say you bought Palantir at $40 and now it's at 80. Okay. You put 10,000 Palantir at 40. Now it's at 80. You're up 10 grand. So you're like, well, should I sell? Well, if you sell your $10,000 position, your $10,000 gain, you're going to, let's say, call it $2,500 in tax, capital gains tax on the 10,000 that you made. Okay. So what is 2,500 of your entire position value? What percentage would the $2,500 be of your entire position value? And then you determine how far you need the stock to go down for it to make sense for you to take the hit and pay the tax bill, so that you can rebuy the stock back at a cheaper price. And then you'll actually be further ahead than if you didn't do anything, if you didn't sell. Okay. So that's kind of the way that I think about it. All right. So that's it. All right. I hope that helps. I will see you guys all later. Have a wonderful rest of your night. Subscribe to the channel, smash that like button, turn on your notifications. Don't ever miss out on these lives. If you have any questions at all, just text us 1-888-621-2127. Have a great night. See you guys tomorrow. Take care.